Hi everybody! So this video is about right now. I'm not sure I want to retire in the Philippines. I've been watching a lot of blogger in the Philippines, and I try to figure out what I'm gonna do. I know I want to retire back. This is what I'm saying. I want to retire back in the Philippines, but I don't see living in the Philippines permanently because I know I'm gonna miss things in here in U.S. and also my daughter is here. So, but now it's getting tougher. It's getting tougher. I have said it that there's two important things for me if I'm gonna live in the Philippines. First is the internet. The internet, I gotta have a good internet. And then second is I gotta have AC 24/7. So I'm kind of spoiled, used to that. So and then I was of course I was worried about the electric bill too. But then I saw an expat not too long ago. It was in a communication with an expat that he said he had lived in the Philippines on a 500 budget, and then but right now I think he was on the his social security was giving him like believes like 800 a month, and he kind of break it down, and then he lived in a nice it's a small apartment. It's something like I can picture myself to be living in a small apartment. It's fine, as long it's like a apartment here in U.S. I'm not saying. I'm saying you got to have a toilet, a real toilet. I cannot, I cannot use those like in a province toilet. I gotta have a real toilet. Bathroom has to be. That's my wife first request. You gotta have a nice bathroom. So and then what else? And then he has a small AC, and he said he run it for 24/7. He never turn it off. So and then I was, oh, that's it. And in he I think at one time he also have a good internet, but he moved, and then the place that he was staying now has it doesn't have he cannot do like a hot wire to get the internet, so that's a little bit problematic. Anyway, so those are the two things that are important to me. And then of course my wife had to add a bathroom. All right, so I'm picturing myself probably living in a city because I live in a city all my life. I have I've shared with my viewer. I have a townhouse in the Philippines. I still own it. It's in a place like maybe 45 minutes from Manila. Um, so I don't think I want to live there. So right now I'm not I'm just gonna see what happened. But the things that I kind of disappointed are I want to point out because I watched Bud Brown the other day, and he was kind of trying to he said kind of farewell. He's trying to take a break, and then while he was making this video, the dog were just like barking like crazy, and it started to get to his nerve. And I was just watching the video; it started to get to my nerve too, and I was like, "Oh my, what if what if I'm in his place and the dog, the neighbor dog just constantly barking? I don't know if I can handle that. So that's my problem was the dog, the dogs in the Philippines. That some people just let them bark and bark. Now the second thing is the rooster. The last time I was there, I was staying with a family, and then they live in a building. I was staying in a fourth floor. It's a very well insulated building. I mean, I cannot hear the. I mean, it's in the city, right? It's in the city, and then I cannot hear the cars. The city life. You cannot hear it unless you open the window. But even with the closed window, I can hear the rooster. And we are right up, right on the fourth floor, so that tells you they are loud. The rooster are so loud, and I was just joking when I wake up. Actually, that morning, the first morning, I was there. I tweeted out. I said, you're in the Philippines when you hear the rooster. That's my tweet anyway. So my the other problem was the rooster, and then the third one. Yesterday I was watching Aussie, right? Aussie in the Philippines, and then he make a video about life is better in the Philippines. Who make that up? I thought that was funny. And then I cannot believe that while he was blogging, the music was just like blasting so loud, like it's unbelievable. And I was thinking to myself, oh no, how can I deal with this if I'm in his shoes? But he was so cool. He was trying to keep calm, trying to keep relaxed. So those are negative. Gee, I don't know. So dogs, rooster, and music. I don't know. Right now, anybody, any expat living in the Philippines right now, maybe you can, you can suggest or what should I do? I don't know what I, right now, with this. Um, for me, it's aggravation. I want my peace. I don't like. I'm not very sociable person. When I come here, I try to put up a face, but and also when I at work, I was very friendly, as But when I'm off, I'm very cranky. I don't like to talk to anybody, and then like if people like trying to approach me, I will like this kind of attitude. I thought I'm the only one because when I'm off, I just like have my peace. I don't want to have anything to do with people. And I was talking to a good friend of mine. She's like she is teaching about business. She's a well-known speaker. And one time we were chatting. We were just chatting. I was just stopped by. We were having tea and cookies, and she was just we were just chatting, and she was telling me that when she's in like on her downtime, she's not very like approachable. And I was shocked, and when she told me, I was shocked because I know she was very very friendly, in when meeting. I was like, we are the same. I'm that way too. When I'm off, I'm miserable. I'm a miserable person. I forgot, because I just want to be myself. That's me. But the neighbor, I used to be very friendly with the neighbor, and then now I just don't like to get too too friendly. I just say, but I still say hi and wave. That's it. That's about it. I don't go over and talk. Maybe it's because I'm getting old. Maybe I don't know. But the less you interact with neighbor, I think it's better. So that's a dilemma right there. But and then I saw Paul in the dock in the Philippines, also blogging about a place to rent, a beautiful place, unbelievable, with 4 bedroom. I know Paul live in Dumaguete, and when a nice swimming pool, and then it's 900. Wow, what a steal! I said, I wish I'm retired right now. I can just go there. Beautiful place for 900 a month. Unbelievable. So then, so I don't know. For me, I don't need that big of a place, like Paul was showing. But if that's available, hey, why not? If you instead of you're gonna live in Manila, if you live in Manila and you're gonna be renting, you're looking for at least 1,500 to 2,000, and you get a small space, right? So yeah, those are the things. And then I was looking at James, Filipino, Texas Filipino. He's building a mansion, beautiful house, and I was like, oh, that's nice. But I don't think I will do that. I mean, the one thing I like the house is it's right on the water. You got a beautiful view, and then he's gonna make money because right now I'm telling you, real estate is booming in the Philippines. In my opinion, So if you get the chance right now, you build, especially in the water, you're gonna make money, and James gonna make money. It's good for him. But I don't see myself. I want to do that. As I have saying, keep saying, when I retire, I don't want to do any more nothing. I want to do nothing. I worked hard all my life, you know. So when I retire, I am just going to retire. I will just do blogging. I will, be doing blogging because I enjoy, blogging. I enjoy, giving my opinion. It sometimes it may not be a popular opinion, but that's me. I don't go with popularity. I don't go with That's why I like to watch like a debate. I love exchange of view. Yeah. So you know right now my channel is just whatever it's whatever I can think of. I just blog. Maybe when I retire, I get serious. I will just concentrate on just maybe food blogging, just about life in the Philippines. Give you a lot of information, and I got a lot of information I can share with you. Because I know many people in the Philippines. I know a lot of businesses. I have a lot of friends are in they are in small and big business. I'm telling you, a really big business. But at the same time, I don't. It's tough. I was thinking at the same time I can show people about this, and but my concern was, I don't want, maybe if I do that, then I was be risking their security. You follow what I'm saying? Because um, we are try to, we try to live a low key. Especially if you're in the Philippines, if you have money, you have to try to live a low key. When I was back in the Philippines, let me just tell you a brief story. When I was back in the Philippines, I was making good money. The trolls sometimes they say, "Oh, you just went to U.S. Because like living in poverty." No, I'm not. Coming to U.S. Because my mother, petitioned me, and then also at the same time, I love the USA. It's my dream. It's my dream to since I watched Robert De Niro in Falling in Love. It's with Meryl Streep. He was dressed in a trench coat, and I said to myself, "That's it. I want to go to New York. I want to put my a trench coat. That's my dream." And it did happen. That's where I landed in New York. I was working. I lived in and worked in New York for almost 6 years before I moved down to Florida. So sorry, and then go back where I'm now. Oh, just sorry, I lost it now. Where am I? Shoot. So talking about talking about yeah, I was doing okay. I was doing great in the Philippines. I was a sales rep. And it's funny because when I was a sales rep, and I was carrying attache case bag, a clutch bag. I call it a clutch bag. I don't know what people call. It's a man bag because the that bag it carry all my receipt, all customer receipt. That bag worth a lot of money, sometimes cash. As a sales rep, you collect check that like I'm saying, I'm commuting, I'm just taking like a jeepney, and that bag is falling apart. It's like the leather bag is just peeling off, and people like keep teasing me, say, "Hey, don't you think it's time to change your clutch bag? It's so ugly." And I said, "Why? It still works. Why would I change it?" But the reason I don't change it because I commute in a public transportation. I don't want to get stick up by you know what I mean. So and then there's a lot of bad people also in the city. So that's my my thinking. We like to keep a low key. We don't like to brag. We don't brag. We like you know, a lot of times you see a lot of people walking in especially in Manila. You think they were poor. Some of these people are so wealthy that you have no idea, because you don't want to attract attention. So that's why you know sometimes I'm a little bit critical of Tintin. He's driving this expensive you know truck. I don't know what he's thinking. He's a foreigner and he's driving this expensive truck. But you know, for us, we also try to be humble, and then this go back to what I'm trying originally. I want to discuss with you. I want to show you, like you know, I have a friend who's he's a big builder, and then he's also have big business. I don't want to say what is it, one of the biggest in the Philippines. And then I say, oh, maybe I go in there, I would film it and I show it to people, share it with the people, and then maybe I can do that, but without showing his face. I don't want to, you know, jeopardize his safety or you know my friend's safety, you know. And I have friends also in good friends. These are good friends. Uh, you know, in a meat business, and I did share this. You know, they supply like chains like a Jollibee. So I think that those would be cool. I mean, to show it to people, to share it with people. I have to really think carefully on that one. You know, without uh, you know, without jeopardizing. You know, and but of course I need to ask permission. Even we are close friends, and sometimes they will not let you do that. I mean, they will let me go and see it, because my friend would even tell me what's his plan right now. He said, "I'm gonna show you my I got a new machine. Come here. I want to show you. I'm just going to show it to you." But of course, he doesn't want to show it to the other people. And then, being a blogger, you have to be careful on that one. That's why I'm very sometimes I'm very critical of other blogger, that they keep showing too much. You know, even for like privacy. Like for instance, Brian. When Brian was showing us a daily from a foreigner, from an expat, and the expat was showing the you know the what's the inside, you know, how you know that what's inside the you know processing, and then the freezer and all that all those things. I was like, dudes, what are you doing? Why are you sure you do you know you don't do that in the Philippines? I'm going to tell you now, because I'm in the business in the Philippines. You do not do that in the Philippines. If you do that in the Philippines, you show that to people, what's going to happen? Next week, you're going to have a competition. They're going to do the same thing. You don't think they're going to go get the machine? If they know that you're making so much money, that's what they would do. So that's also in my situation. I'm going to, this is inside information. When I was in the sales field, when you talk to those customer client, every time you go there, say how's thing going? How's the business going? Everybody will tell you the same thing. So. It's okay. It's okay. It's almost the same. It's almost, and you know why? This is. We know that if they're doing great, they will tell you so. That's it. Why would I tell you in the truth that I'm making tons of money on certain thing? If I tell you, you know, I'm making tons of certain thing, let's say on a plate or something, next week somebody gonna sell that same plate. That is the Philippine, okay? So anyway, oh, I'm getting farther and farther now. When I talk, you know, that's what happened. I'm getting farther and farther. So that's my dilemma right now. I'm not so sure I want to retire back in the Philippines because of these three: the dog, the rooster, and the music. The loud music, I cannot stand it. You know, thank you again for watching. Let me know your thoughts. Maybe you can advise me on this thing, on this topic. Thank you again. Appreciate it. Bye bye now.